You want to have a nice conversation? Don't make up stuff. Don't play games. Don't run. Don't change topic. And don't start by already trying to antagonize you saying the Old Testament's corrupt because you're asking for a fight instead of a discussion. So now since you said the Old Testament's corrupt, show me in the Quran where it says it's corrupt. And I'm going to bring up the Quran because you said it. Show me where the Quran says the Old Testament's corrupt. Give me the ayah. We're going to have it right here.
I don't know the ayah off by heart, but there's an ayah that says that they twist and they change the scripture with their words and their tongues.
With their tongue, exactly. So twisting the book with their tongues, that means they changed the text because it says they did the same thing with your Quran. So can you show me where it says the Old Testament's corrupt? I'm waiting. I have the Quran up. I'll look for the verse. And by the way, you're referring to Surah Al-Imran 78, ayah 78 of Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3, 78. So I even have to tell you where it is. That's not what it said. Meaning the text is not corrupt. As you acknowledge, they twisted it with their tongues. That means they were misinterpreting what's in the text. Maybe Sheikh Google can help you. Okay, can you show me where it says? Because I'm going to show you where it says, your prophet confirmed the scriptures of his day. What was in his possession at that time. It's in Quran and Hadith. And by the way, I hope you're not one of those Muslims who are going to also try to pull a fast one on me and say, oh no, the Quran does not acknowledge the Old Testament, it acknowledges the Torah given to Musa. I hope you're not one of them. Do you actually claim that?
What's the difference between the Torah and the Old Testament?
I don't know. There is no difference because the Torah in a more broader sense includes the entire Old Testament. But you are the ones that say, oh no, the Quran affirms the original Torah given to Musa. You believe that?
I don't know what the argument means.
The argument is that the Muslims tell me the Quran does not acknowledge the Old Testament and only acknowledges the Torah given to Musa, not your Old Testament. That's what they say, but I don't know if that's your argument.
Wait, that is kind of true because the Old Testament we have today is not the Torah revealed to Musa.
Well, so you're agreeing with them, right? So you said
no. I'm not. I'm saying I'm not agreeing. No, I'm making one argument here. I'm saying that the Torah that we have today is not the one given to Musa alayhi salam.
Yeah, so you're agreeing with them that it was given to Musa. Now I'm going to give you $5 million, and Protestant believers are going to take Shahada. Show me in the Quran where it says the Torah was given to Musa. The Torah, not Kitab. I'm not asking you. Show me the ayah where it says, and we gave Musa the Kitab.
Yeah, we gave Musa the Kitab, and it says Furqan as well, and it says...
Where does it call it Torah? You're not listening. See, this is what happens when you kiss the black stone, recite Quran, you don't listen. Show me in the Quran where it says...
But I'm sure that it says in the Quran that...
No, it doesn't. You're lying.
Reveal the book to Moses.
Okay.
You know...
Buddy, I'm going to send you out of here. Let me repeat my question. Repeat my question. Because you're not listening, because you're too busy thinking of the black stone to smooch it and the Quran in your ears. What was my argument? Repeat my question.
Okay, so let me find the verse.
Repeat my question before I send you out of here. Repeat my question.
Your question is, find me where it says that the Torah was revealed to Moses.
Yeah, the exact words, not kitab.
I'll show you now. Give me a second. I'll show you.
Yeah, we're going to wait until Jesus comes and resurrects your prophet to pass judgment on him because it's not in the Quran. There's not a single verse in the Quran that says the Torah was given to Musa. Yeah, use Sheikh Google. Let's wait for him to give Sheikh Google. Does Sheikh Google help you? Because the jinn ain't going to help you. Neither Allah. Because it's not in the Quran.
Okay. So go to Surah A'la.
You know I'm going to embarrass you, right? Because it's not there. Okay, give me the ayah. Guys, notice. I'm going to embarrass him. And I'm going to block him.
Surah 87, verse 19.
Okay, now, show me where it says the Torah. You see why you are an ummi like your prophet? It doesn't say the Torah was given to Moses. Did you hear my challenge? Ya ummi?
Yeah, but if you look in the context, it's talking about...
No, it's not talking to context because it's talking about the suhuf. I'm going to ask you one more time before I send you to Mecca. Show me where it says the Torah was given to Musa.
Okay, Sam, just let me answer this clearly, okay?
I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
Okay. Give me 10 seconds, okay? So you know how you don't like the argument people say, show me in the Bible where it says that Jesus is God.
No, that's a false analogy. You know why I said
no,
it's a false analogy. It is a false analogy, ya ummi, because according to the Sunnah, the word Torah was used by the Salaf for all the scriptures of the two people of the book. Because you're too stupid, you don't know religion. You think it's analogous to you asking me, show me where Jesus, I am God. You see why you're not qualified to talk about the deen? Because you embarrass yourself? Because according to the Salaf, according to the Sunnah, the Torah was used for all the scriptures, not just the books of Moses. Ya ummi. Let me show it to you. So you think you're smart, but you're showing that you're actually an ummi and you make Muhammad look intelligent. Here, let me show it to you. Think before you come and embarrass your prophet. Here, let me show it to you. You see? Does Torah refer only to, here, the revelation given to Musa? Let's see. I'm going to let Ibn Kathir refute you like he did last time. Okay, here you go. Here, Ibn Kathir in his tafsir. Okay, ready? Ya Ummi, here you go. On chapter 7, verse 157. Ibn Jarir recorded that Muthanna said that Ata bin Yasir said, I met Abdullah bin Amr and asked him, tell me about the description of Allah's messenger in the Torah. He said, yes, by Allah, he is described in the Torah. But you don't have the Torah, dude. This guy said it's corrupted. Just as he's described in the Quran. O Prophet, verily, we have sent you as a witness and a bearer of glad tidings, as a safe refuge for the unlettered ones. You are my servant and messenger. I've called you al-mutawakkil, who trusts in Allah, not hard or harsh, neither uttering foul speech in the markets, nor returning evil deed with one in kind. Rather, he forgives and forgoes. Allah will not end his life until he straightens through him the crooked religion, so that they might proclaim there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. He will open through him sealed hearts, deaf ears, and blind eyes. Atta then said, I also met Ka'b and asked him the same question, and his answer did not differ from it. Now, are you listening?
Yeah.
Al-Bukhari recorded it from Abdullah bin Amr. It was also recorded by Al-Bukhari to the word forgoes. And he mentioned narration of Abdullah bin Amr. Then he said, it was common in the speech of our Salaf that they describe the books of the people of two scriptures as the Torah, as some hadiths concur. So, Ya Ummi, why'd you lie to me again?
So he's saying the hadith says that the books of the people of the two scriptures were known as the Torah.
Did you read it? I meant it, or did it's in front of your eyes?
So
here's another one. Al-Sira al-Nabawiyya, volume 1, page 237. And it should be recognized that many of our forebears used to apply the word Torah to the books of the people's scriptures. Where does it say only the books of Moses? These are, in their view, more comprehensive than those God revealed to Moses. So are you ignorant of your deen, or are you lying to me? It's one of the two.
No, I'm confused. I don't know.
Okay. So stop telling me what you think you know. You don't know. Your scholars, your ahadith say the Torah was used for more than the books of Moses, used for all their scriptures. Here it is. Al-Sira al-Nabawiyya, volume 1, page 237. And it should be recognized that many of our forebears used to apply the word Torah to the books of the peoples of the scriptures. These are, in their view, more comprehensive than those God revealed to Moses. So that actually proves that the Torah of the Quran is referring to the Old Testament. That's why you have Muslim translators translating the word Torah as Old Testament. Let me show you. So before you argue with me and then again get yourself in trouble. Here, like here, but you're going to forget it's Rashad Khalifa. You don't like him because he's a fake. Here, T.B. Irving, chapter 5, verse 46, when it says Jesus confirmed the Torah. We had Jesus, the son of Mary, follow in their footsteps in order to confirm what had come before him from the Torah, and we gave him the gospel, which contains God and light, to confirm what he already had in the Old Testament. In the Arabic, it's Torah. But he called it the Old Testament, and he's a convert to Islam. Here he is again. Surah Al-Tawbah, ayah 111. God has bought up their persons and their property from believers, so they may have the garden instead. They fight for God's sake. They kill and are killed as a rightful promise for him, found in the Old Testament. But the Arabic is Torah, but he called it Old Testament. Okay, here again, Irving, Surah Al-Saf, ayah 6, 61:6. Speaking of Isa confirming Torah, so Jesus, son of Mary, said, children of Israel, I am God's messenger to you, confirming whatever came before me in the Testament. But the Arabic is Torah. And here, Surah 62:5, talking about the Jews who have the Torah but don't know its value. Those who are laden with the Old Testament. Okay, but that's T.B. Irving. Let's put him aside. What about Muhammad Ahmed Samira? Another translation done by Muslims. He descended on you the book with the truth, confirming what is between his hands. And he descended the Torah and the New Testament Bible. They called the Injil New Testament Bible. But maybe you don't like that. Okay, let's go here. Here they are again. This is Ahmed Samira. What did they translate Torah as? Torah. And how do they ask you to judge, rule at them? Is the Torah Old Testament? Then we descended the Torah Old Testament. And Jesus confirms what is between his hands from the Torah, Old Testament. And we gave him the New Testament. Damn, these are Muslims. Chapter 5, verse 43 to 47 here. You don't believe me? Wow. But my friend here told me, no. The Torah given to Musa alayhi salam. It's not the Old Testament. No. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, here it is. Torah, Old Testament. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, how about here? And Jesus confirms the Torah, Old Testament. And we gave him the New Testament. Astaghfirullah. What happened here? This guy, my friend, was telling me, no, Torah is not Old Testament.
Okay, so these are just translations.
And yet I just gave you that they're getting it from your Salaf who said that the Torah is used for the books of the two people of scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
So let's ignore what we just read.
No, I probably concur with you. Yeah, the Torah is probably the Old Testament. Yeah.
Okay, so can we stop? If you don't know, it's okay. But you're coming. No, man. The Old Testament corrupt. No, does it? This is why I'm getting.
No, but the Old Testament is still corrupt.
So Jesus confirmed the corrupt Old Testament, huh? Is that what you're telling me?